gotta be a different scene for them for sure.
Look. Whatever. How are you?
Can you see? Oh. She's silly. Let's see. Hi. Let me see. Different scene, right? There's your fishing for today. You fish. And Fireball says, I see Jay is sharpening a knife.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, from having to cut that snake out of our fish net.
Well, actually, something that I tell everyone to always carry a knife with them, you know, when you're doing water sports, because of line and ropes being in the water, nets, things like that. So if you do carry it, like this is on me constantly. I swim with this thing all the time. The salt water actually takes the edge off of it almost every time. I don't try to get it to where it'll cut hair or anything. I just want a wiry edge that'll cut through things easily. I don't need a pretty, nice, smooth cut. I just need it cut quickly. So the salt water takes that edge off all the time. So I sharpen this probably twice a week.
Yeah.
Because I do everything.
Over
with
in.
it. I swim. I don't want to get close to you.
Yeah, come on. Oh, hold on a second. Let me see what other questions we got.
Oh, and with my little setup, the orange piece is a whistle. The little orange tag I got on it. And it's a water whistle. So if you ever have a problem, you're in an emergency, you can also blow the whistle. And it doesn't matter if it's full of water. It will come out and it will make a loud whistle.
Heck yeah.
And it gives me a little bit easier time getting it out if I'm having some trouble, because I can get a hold of this part and not try to, because my knife sits on a clip and it's like when it is in, it's all the way down to there. So I don't have a ton of room. I might be slipping or whatnot, but I can always get this thing and get a hold of it. And if I'm in the water and I drop it, it goes to the bottom. But if I get this by the string, now I've got it and I can use it.
Very cool. All right, so Uncle, nope, no fishing today. We had to take a break. We got overheated yesterday in this Florida sun. But I meant about your service in, actually Army. But he did start out in the, yeah.
Tell him about service.
Oh, here we're talking, sorry. He meant the military service. Okay. Perfect time to actually show you guys this amazing quilt that Jay had made. He collected all this stuff.
We're gonna move you around so you can see it. You hop up and
I'm gonna hop up and he's gonna show you guys something.
Hope there's nothing in the mirror you can see that we don't want to see.
Oh, whatever.
Before I even show that, I want to show you this.
Dish.
So we used to, every morning, and I think we should probably get back to that. We'd wake up and we'd talk and say, we're happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And then we're kind of funny. We like to be sarcastic. So then it became happy, healthy, wealthy, and the wise ass. So over the years, I've had some T-shirts. I've had some clothes.
You're terrible at this.
Yeah. And I've kept a lot of them. You know, you get your favorite shirt. Well, I kept a lot of these, and I would cut out these parts. And I knew one day I wanted to get a quilt made of some of my life. So this is one of my field uniforms. It was one of my good ones. One of the last ones I had. And we cut out the chest of it. It's got my name, my rank, my combat infantry badge, and my recruiter badge. Some of the other stuff were I used to be on a pool team in 2012. I was in upstate New York, and the Cellar, big shout out to anyone that's still hanging at the Cellar, is a restaurant bar that's got 3 different parts to it. And they have pool tournaments there all the time. They had like 7 or 8 tables in the place, but I got on a team. We got to go to Las Vegas that year on vacation to go play pool. They paid our flight there, and they paid our hotel. It was awesome. And I went with other people, so it was even cheaper.
Obviously, he likes to hunt.
This was some patriotic underwear I had from Duluth Trading Company. Breathable underwear.
Oh my God.
You know, a lot of this is hunting and fishing inspired. They're just different shirts that I had. When I turned 50, I found that. So that's the newest one. This here for all my people back in Huntington, Pennsylvania. Bearcats. Go Bearcats. That's my actual jersey from high school. I was into Guns N' Roses and really liked this shirt. Just cool. I like Jack Daniels and Eric Church. Probably can't see that too well. I worked with QDMA youth groups, and we got orange hunting shirts every year. We took them out and mentored them, taught them how to safely handle weapons, how to shoot well, basic practices, and really cool organization. And we would take out families, young people. I think he had to be under 16 to be one of the youth. What do they call that? One of the kids that got to go hunting, and we would volunteer. These kids were from military families that their parents either couldn't take them out, or because maybe they were deployed or on training or something like that, or you know, mom and dad didn't hunt and they didn't know anything about it. So they came out, and it was like a youth camp for a week. And it was great because we would hang out all day, giving classes, how to safely climb a tree with a tree stand, wearing your safety gear. We taught them about the woods and how to know what direction you're facing or you want to go in the woods, things like that. It was a really cool group. The QDMA was really cool. I did that back in Kentucky. These were just different shirts that I had. This was off of a hoodie. Chicks dig me because I fish. This is probably one of my favorite shirts I ever had. I grew up around Penn State. I was a big hockey fan for Pittsburgh. My mom, hey mom, if you see this is from Mead Products. I don't even think they call it that anymore. I think it's Westco or something. But she worked at a paper factory for 40-some years. Uh-huh. And I got that sweater from her. One time we went out and did something. And I had kept it from that day forward. It was my mom's. This was a quilt my grandmother made me as a baby that was about a third of the size of this. And it, over the years, just fell apart. I used it so much. More uniforms that I had, the old woodland, the desert camo. And then this, for anyone that was in the military, this nice silky part here is called a whoopee.
A lot of people probably know about that.
Once you know what a whoopee is,
yep.
You'll know your love.
Seems like Jay calls everything's a whoopee now.
No, chumpy.
Chummy, you call it chumpy.
Chumpy. I haven't used that in a while.
So K-Truth asked who made the blanket. I just seen that one.
What? Who made it?
Yeah, who made the blanket?
Oh, good. Oh.
Let me bring this back in. It was in Kentucky after he retired. He took it to her. Oh gosh, I wish I knew.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it.
And hopefully you did. If not, let me know. I'll get it to you somehow.
Fish have a lot of super sharp teeth, and they will come up and they will hit at the bait, but they get the line, and it'll cut right through the line. So. Yeah.
So I seen
what?
Daniel said, "I love watching your live."
Where? What? These were my Goodwill ones.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, that was so funny. I love watching your lives. Thank you, Daniel. You're so sweet.
We had a wardrobe malfunction.
I'm like.
So whatever. My blanket. Hey, I think we should show this again so everybody can see this.
Yeah. K-Truth, did you get it? Did you get it good? And you're definitely inspiring me. Can't believe you had him in. Well, I so appreciate that. I try not to bring that up into my, I don't allow it to be in my life. I push it to the side. No, I'm not saying that it's not a bad thing or that people suffer from it. I've just decided to not
It's just
I control it. It doesn't control me. But thank you. I'm so glad I can help others.
If you've been listening to us for a while, you should start to be picking up on what kind of mentalities we have.
Yeah.
And this is just our ways. When we talk, this is just us. We're not telling you to go out and do this, that, or the other thing. Buy this or try this. No, get out and do stuff is what we want you to do.
Yeah, we want to inspire you to get out. Yep.
We have the mentality that we create this movie that we're living. Mm-hmm. And I don't have to let things in it. Now imagine your life is a movie. Imagine it. How does that get made? Well, somebody has to write the story. Oh, the idea person, that's you. And you're going to have to write that story. Okay, well, we don't write it. We play it in our mind. We say, this is how our life is. And if we don't really feel we're there yet, we say, this is how it is going to be. And we put that out to the universe, and then we walk away from it. Because it's already happened in my head somewhere. The thought is out there. It is just coming to me now. I'm waiting for it.
I love it. That was a really good way of explaining that, baby.
And I'm not going to go out and go, oh, anything that's detrimental, I don't even want to talk about it. Because that's inviting it. I don't got time for that.
Where your energy flows, or your attention goes, your energy flows. Yep. Kind of like our motto. That's what we say to each other. And every day we're like, today, good day. So we put that forth. And what's the biggest fish you landed? Check out our...
Landed.
Landed. That's a good one. Check out our videos. He just, the other day...
I set my personal best just a couple days ago. Now, the personal best snook. My biggest fish I've ever landed is a little over 300-pound shark. I got 3 of them in one day. And they were big black spinner sharks. What,
I didn't know about that. Wow.
Yeah. I actually did this on a charter with my daughter after I came home from a deployment in Bosnia and Kosovo. And
that's pretty cool.
I took her out. She caught her first Spanish mackerel. It was awesome, and it was a nice one, big keeper. And I caught these sharks. These sharks fight a different way. They eat your bait, and you start reeling them in, and you're like, wow, this ain't, man, it's not too bad. You feel a lot of weight, and the fish is, trying to swim, but they kind of go with it. And then when they see the boat, or they break the surface, they turn into the Tasmanian devil of fish. They will spin and jump out of the water.
Sound like fun.
Oh,
I'd love to video that.
And these were pretty hefty, 300 pounders, and I was done. Like after the first one, I had to eat a sandwich, take 15 minutes, drink water.
I bet. So Taurus family said Slim Cat Monster Mono, toughest line I ever used besides a Braden.
Slim Cat Monster. Hey, I've seen this Slim Cat company just the other day. Catfish, somebody catfishing. I don't know, maybe it was their company. I did see it online the other day. I have not seen it anywhere in my area. Now, I haven't been looking for it, but my mono that I use is usually like Berkeley big game. And I get a big spool. I get like a 400 yard usually like a 400 yard spool for leader. And then I just put it on what they call a yo-yo, a bigger, you've probably seen it on the boat. It's just a disc.
Yeah, we should show that.
It's just a disc. And instead of having all those little kinks in the line, now I've tripled the size of that, so it's less kinking that can happen. And it's way easier to get off of that yo-yo spool, because I just put it on my handle of my bag, and I just pull it off. I have a piece of tape there that I clip it, and then put the tape right back on, so I know where the beginning is, and it works really well.
Hold on, we're going to introduce somebody. Come here, Paris.
This is our other baby, our other grandbaby.
Come on, you can come in.
This is Lily's beautiful.
Say hello. Yeah, hello. Everybody loves puppy dogs. Yes.
She's a Greyhound Shepherd.
Oh, my goodness. Lily's back, huh?
I don't know.
Oh.
The room's open. Huh?
She's probably looking for her now.
I didn't go out there.
We do. Hi, beautiful.
Well, I guess you're getting to see some more of that.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Bray. Yep.
We're doing Q&A.
Come on
We just
in.
introduced Paris.
Hello.
This is Havala.
If you haven't noticed.
And y'all know who this is.
She said hi. Oh my goodness.
That's her
Nope.
mama.
Look at that.
Hi, beautiful.
Sup, dudes?
Dudes and dudettes.
Look at this.
Oh, look at me. I'm live. Oh, boy.
This has to bring some positivity to your life right now. It does ours.
What?
Yep, it's gonna roll. Q&A. So that's what we're trying to do. That's our goal in this live is the Q&A. So if you guys will push the question, and we'll pop up the question and then answer it. That's pretty much what we're doing.
So I leave it on. I put it on. This is my tackle bag. I take it every time. But got one of these. They just call it a yo-yo, and it's just on one side. It's got the ability for you to hold it so you can move it, but the inside is just smooth. So when I put it on here, I can grab the tape and get my leader and pull off about 3 circles, which gives me about this much line. Since the camera girl is being attacked.
Being attacked by a baby.
And I can.
Look, you gotta get that one.
No, we're busy.
I can pull my line off, let it flow right through here, and then once I get, hey, that's how much I want to cut off, I just put a piece of tape back on it. It's the simplest, easiest thing I've found. And it
pretty cool.
keeps your line from kinking up with those small spools.
Pretty smart. Say achoo.
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 Alright, we're done with you. You're blowing this whole thing up.
Achoo.
That's her trying to...
That's her way of it.
She did it too
Achooing.
close in the
Back to
door, and she just busted her head.
Wait, what? You're on. Oh wait, you're on land. Why? LOL. Yes. Okay. Again,
Gotta get her,
I got overheated yesterday. Yeah. We was out for hours yesterday.
And it was really hot yesterday.
And
again.
I got overheated, so we kind of needed to stay in today, let my body recuperate. OMG, thank you for putting her on the screen, so precious. Hey, say, achoo!
Let's get back to our fans, more questions.
Oh God!
They don't want
This
to see
is
the baby.
This
You're
is
outta here.
it right here.
Come on.
This. Oh, Papa's so mean.
At her, she knows.
Move it.
She
I don't
Oh.
wanna go.
Oh,
Mother lost child.
you're on live.
She said no.
Get your kid.
Come get your baby. Come get the baby.
Look at her.
It's mommy. Go get her.
Here, I got her.
It's mommy. Go get her.
Ready?
Actually came in here for a whole different reason.
Oh, did you? You're on live.
You know
All
what?
right.
I learned this on TikTok, so it's fine. You know, it's gonna be perfect for all.
Yay.
Look like,
All right.
So,
A little
yeah.
hurricane.
Now you guys get to really see our reality.
You can see yourself in the mirror too.
No.
Oh. Oh, they said no.
We
What?
wanted to get back with you guys. We can be around her anytime.
Okay, so
Bye.
I
bye.
already knew what she's doing.
So catfish.
Oh, she came. Cool.
Is that catfish? Yeah.
Wrigley?
Oh.
No.
Okay,
Is it 2?
Two.
Do you want to do Wrigley?
Well, that's when I
Sorry,
gotta
we're
go
having
back
some
to
personal
the dogs.
conversations. We got to take care of
Huh?
some things
That's
around the
when I
house
gotta
too.
go back to the dogs.
Okay. No, we can do it. We got it.
We have some puppies to take care
Oh,
of today.
okay, yeah.
Sense for
Then
me
that's
to
What's
go
the-
do it.
Take the key.
What's the
And
best?
then I'll do TNT at 3:30.
Yes.
I can't.
Here.
What's the best?
Yeah, that's the question. The next question.
All right, we got a question.
No.
What's the
You
best
said you can or you can't?
I can.
tasting fish you think and how you made it?
But you're using. Try
I
to.
really there's hardly
I
a
got
fish out there that I would say I really don't like. And the way you cook it and the way you handle it makes the difference. To me, my favorite would probably be tuna. Unfortunately, we have to get 15, 30, 60 miles offshore to get them here. But that's why we do those charters, to try to get some other fish that we don't normally get. Tuna, though, and I'd say tuna because we can cut a slab off right there on the boat and eat it. You just get little slivers off of it. But we eat it raw. We put it in soy sauce. We found some great recipes of other stuff. We like to do it where we put. Love you, girl. See you soon. Bye.
Oh, you can't even see me. Thyself.
Tuna probably is a favorite, and probably for the whole house. We love to get and take the tuna, cut it into steaks, and then we only put sesame seeds on it, and then just quick fry it with a little bit of sesame seed oil. Usually sesame seed oil because it's got a higher flash point. And you put it on in a super hot cast iron for maybe a minute on each side, and then maybe a minute on each side, and then flip it, and it's just like seared on the outside, but the inside is still raw, and it tastes so good. Whether you just eat it by itself, put a little bit of salt on it, or dip it in soy sauce or one of the other marinades that we've kind of got here, sauces. But what we catch regularly that's my favorite is probably the little snappers, those little mangrove
The mangrove
snappers.
snappers, yeah.
I equate those to the good hamburgers you go out to get religiously,
Yeah.
all over and over. And they're not super easy to catch, but they're not hard once you figure it out because they'll be in groups all the time. If there's one there, there's going to be more there. That's the way these mangroves act. Well, just like I said, we're having mangroves for dinner.
Have a mangrove snapper for dinner. He's gonna go lay it out. He just grabbed it out of the freezer and taking it in the kitchen. Catfish asked if you go hunting. Oh boy, he needs to start his own channel on hunting.
Who's that? Me?
Yes, you.
Well, yeah. So come October, we're gonna break up.
I know. He's gonna be leaving me. Me and Lily's gonna be back here fishing, and he's going.
I'm going to Kentucky.
He's leaving us.
I'm going to hunt deer, turkey, and I'll probably do some trout fishing. And once the walleye or sauger start running, I'll probably hit them up a day too. It's kind of
He leaves like 2 months, so
it's a neat
be
change
weird.
of pace. We did live there, so I'm very comfortable back there. I know people. I know how to get around. I've already got great hunting areas
in
back
Fort
there.
Knox, yeah.
I hunt Fort Knox, the military base.
How many acres of hunting area do they?
Fort Knox has 69,000 acres of land.
So he's
that's
got all kinds of
huntable
spots.
if they're all open at the same time, which that's not the case. Normally, so I would say we probably have half of that all the time. So 30,000 acres
Yeah.
to hunt on. You can find a place.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're all sectioned off. They've got their own number. They're HAs, hunting area.
So I was a dog behavior trainer for many years. We owned dog training facility and boarding. I was the trainer that got called the phone calls when the dogs were going to be put down. So that I was the last resort for many people.
Can you save them? Unfortunately,
Can you save them?
most of the time it's not the dog.
Yeah, so
99%
so let me
of the
just
time.
let me say that I recognize that I have a gift that I don't have fear. Now, am I startled and all that? Yes, but I don't have fear. Like the fear level is just gone. Like it's not there.
She understands the communication of these dogs.
I understand language is energy. But right here, I don't know if you can see it. You should be able to see it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to put it on.
Let me hold this. There.
So
You gotta
this
get the
arm was demolished by a dog. It latched onto me. Well, we say latched on, but it got a hold of me in a way that it shredded my arm.
Yeah, and that caused lots more problems.
Yeah. And of course, me having MS and stress of the body, period, having to go into surgery caused a relapse. Ended up
having bad caregivers.
Yeah, terrible. The hospital just totally messed me up even more. Anyway, so a lot of people were like, "Oh my gosh, how do you get around dogs anymore after that?" I'm like, "Really?"
Yes, you do.
I didn't take it personal. It was very bad breeding on these people's part.
And then
the
bad
genetics. So anyways, so I just want to say that the stingrays, the animals of the ocean, every live that we go on, people will bring up, "Aren't you afraid of sharks? Where's the gators at?" None of those. We respect them.
The last gator we saw,
but we're not afraid of them.
I took my hook off of a rubber lure and played with it and played fetch with it. Like
Yeah,
I'd throw it out and it would come after it and I'd bring it all the way, make it swim all the way back to the dock. And then I'd throw it out. It literally looked like a dog playing catch.
Yeah, and even in the video that we have of us getting the snake, the black racer out of our fish net, people were like, "I would have never touched that," and we understand that, but
I
no
got
way.
bit by that snake bite.
Oh yeah, he did.
You didn't see that in the clip. She pulled it out, and number one, that thing was so small.
No, my phone stopped recording for a second.
Yeah.
That's why he did
There's
get
no
bit.
way that small of a snake is gonna hurt me. Like, it grabbed me and got this finger, and it couldn't even get through the calluses.
Yeah, yeah.
It couldn't even get through my skin. I felt it touched, like, had a hold of the skin, and I just pulled my finger away, and it came right off.
Yeah, Undercover just said, "This is not the ocean." Yeah, we know. Nice head rest. Oh, thanks. Yeah, my head was getting heavy. Helium said, "Roll the dice." Go get it, baby.
Just for you.
Just don't step on them, and you're good. Absolutely.
Just so you know that there's more things on here. This says figure it out. That means you're going to have to do something different for the day. Rest.
That's our day today.
There's sandbar fishing, which is different than
because we swim.
Regular fishing or fishing, period.
or fishing.
Figure it the heck out.
All right, you're going to roll it?
All right, here we go.
But late. We're resting
for
today.
Tomorrow.
That's got to be for tomorrow because we're resting today.
Of course, you go the whole way across the room.
Oh,
man.
What is that?
Never guess what it said.
Fish.
Straight up fish. Any kind. Any style.
That's going to be tomorrow. We'll go fishing tomorrow.
Early.
Yeah, we're getting out early, so you butts better wake up. Do you want to watch
Sunday,
us?
right?
Yes.
Yeah. We don't like to be in crazy land.
Yeah, you won't.
Because we'll sit out there and we'll have haters telling us we shouldn't park there.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be upset when people try to drive over our rock.
Hold on, I gotta go back to catfish. He said got some really great monster buck hunting here in Indiana. Need a barter for some fishing?
So, check it out. I was going to say that. That's what I brain farted on a little earlier when she was talking.
Yeah.
I'm hunting Kentucky. I've been hunting that for the past couple of years.
Yee. We lost connection. Somebody tried calling. Messed up our yeah. It's never the dogs, it's the humans. Amen. Yeah, I love it when I used to go into people's homes. They're like, "Here's Fido and fix him." And I'm like, "No.
Fido's good."
Fido called me to fix you.
and what's really funny is I've gone with her on several of these. She'll walk into the house and she'll tell them when she gets there, "Listen, just do what you do for every time that you think someone knocks at the door. What I want to see. Don't do anything. Just react how you normally do." And the people will be all wound up. and the dog does its crazy stuff, tries to eat the door handle or jump up on you at the door. It's never done that before. Well, and should go back, be normal, the dog acts crazy, does its thing from the person, because that's what they're letting them do. And they walk her release, and she's like, and the dog will sit, lay, but it will, like, it hears it. I'm in charge.
So it's, to me, and even not, a lot of times I don't even have to put touch at all. There's no touching. It's all about energy and walking forward and demanding respect of your space. And dogs, their language is energy. So they're reading that. They're reading the body language. They're reading that how I'm in control of who I am and I'm confident. And so they're reading all that. They are only responding to the person's energy. If you're a very excitable person, oh my goodness, like this dude.
I need a wired dog that can chill.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 100 miles per hour, sleep.
Yeah, a
100 miles per hour,
dog
sleep.
doesn't lie.
Yep, they don't. They can't.
Yes, and Sig says my puppy's energy is food right now. She likes the
Velociraptor. He's like a velociraptor.
Oh yeah, labs are known for that. That's big time. Hey, use that that drive.
Yeah, use the food drive to make her the way you want her.
To reward the behavior that you want.
Not the bad behavior.
Yeah, don't reward bad
Don't
behavior
laugh
because
when they do something stupid.
you're just gonna continue to get it. Why aren't you guys on the boat? Oh my gosh, I hear you. We're taking a break.
We're taking a rest today.
Our dice said rest.
It was a rough one yesterday.
Yesterday was a rough one, though. Florida heat.
Just the heat, yeah.
And we stayed out a long time. We actually got out late. Normally we don't go out. We didn't leave till like 9.
And we ended it at the...
That is weird.
Look at us, looking at you, looking at us. Looking at you, looking at us. All right.
That's weird. So you got good service? Yeah.
There is a lag, that's for sure. This is our first aid kit for the boat. It's waterproof. This seals up and it will float. And I can get just enough stuff to take care of most minor stuff. I got eye drops in case you get chum in your eye. Oh, I thought it was open. I got some Band-Aids. I got some tape. I got some gauze. 2 kinds of gauze. I got some like Neosporin, triple antibiotic. I've got an inhaler. The reason I carry an inhaler everywhere now. One winter in the Army, one of my last years, I caught a bronchitis, and they gave me an inhaler. Well, they've kept it in my records, so every year I'll get one, and I keep it in our bags. And I had a buddy that had children that both had asthmatic problems. But they never took their dang inhalers when we went to the woods, we went on a hike. They would always forget the inhalers. And one day, one of them was having a bad day, and I had it. And it helped me. From that point forward, and I realized there's a lot of people that have breathing issues and asthma issues. And if that could help them at some point, so be it. It's something that, like, if you are having so much trouble breathing, I'm not scared to take that if I'm having that hard a time breathing. It's not going to kill me. I don't have any allergic reactions or anything like that to it. So for me, it was just a smart thing to put in there. Vaseline, we use it for a bunch of things. You can use it for chapstick. You can actually use that to help fight sun. If you put it on, it actually will help keep you from getting sunburned. It's just enough stuff to get us by. I usually have a lighter and super glue in here too, or crazy glue. Oh, the lighter's in there and the crazy glue's right there. The crazy glue is my stitch. If I have a cut that's bad enough that it won't stop bleeding, I'll just super glue it together. It'll wash off in a couple days, and it stings, but it's antiseptic also. It will kill off any bad bacteria that's on there. And I have used it. One time a young man was playing with a knife, and he wanted me to teach him how to disarm someone if they're coming at you with a knife. And I did it, but he had a little different reaction than most people do because he was anticipating it. When I hit his arm and took the knife, he went down, and there's nothing I could do. I couldn't get the knife away quick enough, and it slit his arm right here, about that big. And he was like, "I'm not going to the hospital. No way. I'm young. I don't have insurance. He was like 19, 20 years old. So I said, "Listen, I'll take care of you. I got a pressure dressing. We got it dressed up, but it didn't want to stop bleeding. So we took it all off, cleaned it up, and I had 2 people help me. They pinched all the skin together, just pinched it up, and we super glued it. Blew it off, dried it, and he left on his date for the night."
Yeah, I bet you got so many stories on that.
Oh, goodness. My life is one big story.
One big story. All right, so
I'm gonna do a try to get a sponsor plug. So this is my tackle box. I keep my lures and stuff. And as you can see, got a few of these Z-Man 10 times tough products. The Minnow Z. So this is the small one. This is one of my favorite lures for saltwater throughout almost all year, but the summer months it's not as good. Super clear water, it's not as good. So I'll switch up colors a little bit, something just a hair off of that.
Here, I'm gonna scoot you over here.
All right, but this is like a 3-inch minnow. This is a Minnow Z, but this color is called Slam Shady, and I won't focus on it, but you see those little flecks? It's not white, it's not pearl, and it's not 100% translucent, but it's like a pearl white, and it's got little gold and silver flecks in it. And it just looks so good in the water that it just looks natural most of the year, because we've got greenies, we've got all sorts of little mud minnows, things like that, and these mirror them, mimic them. But I do love these things, and I just started using them. Now I got to give a shout out to the Salt Strong Nation. There's 2 brothers and a couple other guys that formed a fishing group out there called Salt Strong, and they're smart. They have got stuff figured out, and they talk about everything. You can join them, and you will get all this fishing access. They're a really cool group, and they helped me a lot because I watched their videos. To get to some of their videos and some of their stuff, you got to buy in, become part of the club. Sorry. So that's the Slam Shady Minnow Z. The color is Slam Shady. That's what's kind of cool about this. So you can see Minnow Z. I would love for Z-Man to send me some of them, because I go through them, believe me. Oh, one thing cool about these is they're super tough elastic. What do they call it? The 10 times tougher. This plastic. Here's a dark one, you can see it better. But look at this. Is that crazy? That stretches that far. It's super tough. It's even a lot harder to get a hook in these because it stretches so much. So if you get a thick hook, like a big jig hook, it will be kind of tough to get them started. You kind of got to learn the way to do it best. You can't pinch them to get them on nearly like you do regular soft plastics or other soft plastics. So, but Z-Man, I love some of them products. They've done really well for us. It's all a matter of finding out what color is going to work in your water and what sizes. All right. Now, we missed some comments. Lisa had to go take care of something. All right. Oh my gosh, we come show the... All right. I use all right, cool. Killer. You guys ever fish freshwater lakes? We do. We'll fish anything. Well, almost anything. But if there's fish there, sure. I grew up 2 miles away from Lake Racetown in Pennsylvania. It's a 36-mile-long man-made lake. It was an old river in between two mountains. They dammed it up. Beautiful place, and it had a ton of fish in it. It has smallmouth, largemouth. It has, rock bass. It's got walleye. It's got sauger now. It's got huge lake trout, brown, rainbows, and some big fish. Stripers. I don't think they have white bass there, but they do have stripers, and they got hybrids. And it's a pretty cool place to go. It's an awesome fishery, but it gets so busy in the summer now. You almost have to fish at dark, because there's so much traffic on it now, pleasure boaters. So we do fish freshwater. I try to go back to Pennsylvania every spring and trout fish on the streams back there, and I usually hit the lake up too. Are they on TikTok? Salt Strong Nation. I honestly don't know if they're on TikTok, because the people I'm following now are either information gatherers that are I'm getting stuff from them, or it is people like you guys that, hey, I'm trying to learn a different view, something maybe I don't do that I'm following that you're doing. So I'm just trying to do different things. I follow them on YouTube because if I'm going to watch their show, I want the whole show. And they've got YouTubes made for years now. And they have a team of people, and they're really professional. They look good. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I can look it up here in a minute, but I don't know. I gave Salt Strong a big plug because they are the ones that patented that color, the Slam Shady color. So if you try to get a hold of Z-Man or just try to find these lures out there at your tackle shop, they're going to tell you it's proprietary and Salt Strong owns the rights to the color. I don't know how long that lasts or does anybody out here make rubber bait? Is there anybody pouring rubber molds?
Yeah,
that would be cool. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, cool. Hey, I would love to see if we can make something like that, but change it up to a few things that I saw that might help us even more. That'd be cool if you can hit us up with that. All right. Lisa's back. Apparently she got really hungry.
I can't wait on that frozen
Can't
fish
talk
right
about
now.
frozen fish or fish tacos, and I think I'm at the bottom.
Wise guy's in here.
Huh?
The wise guy.
Yeah, I did see some new people coming in. Sorry, we're not recognizing everybody, but we appreciate you coming in. All the followers, the likes, the comments. It's really neat doing this stuff.
Did you already answer that one?
What's that?
Catfish. Have you had any really good time in Mexico fishing? You've been there.
Never been to Mexico.
Had some really good time. Never
Now
been there?
I know that they have some of the most killer freshwater bass fishing. They've got some super lakes down there that hold record-sized fish, big fish. Now, the Gulf of Mexico, yes, we fish it all the time, more inshore, but I've never fished actual Gulf of Mexico waters or been in Mexico.
No. Did you read this? Are they on TikTok?
That's who I was just talking about. Okay. I don't know. Here, I'll pull my phone up while we're here. It's getting warm in here today.
Look,
Are you just me?
Working hard?
I am. See our information on those. Here's. We were talking about our life and how our mental attitude is. So I have a text that came in, and I heard it. I just didn't get it.
Comes in daily.
But this comes in daily, and this is today. Our affirmation is, and then it goes on. Today is, I am always at home within myself. I am grounded. I am good, and I am building a new sanctuary for my soul to grow in.
That is so beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aw.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good morning, Gwen.
So that's our life. I'm looking up Salt Strong now.
Oh, that's a good one. Is that a question in the question area? So
I don't know.
we're doing Q&A. And so you can do the question thing. And we'll pop your question up. Oh, thank you, Mike. We'll pop your question up and we'll answer that question. So,
salt.
And good morning, Quinn. I just wanted to say that again. One of our inspirational followers who loves to give us beautiful compliments. And Taurus is be right back. Okay, and so we have Joon, hold on, JOONCCY. I don't know if that.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
So one of our questions is opinions on gay people. And I will take that one, and then you can elaborate if you want. I don't know how deep I want to go with this.
Surface. Like everything.
Surface. Okay, surface. We are so the opposite of what the world is portraying as far as division. We do not believe in division of anything. We are the human race. And we do not discriminate against anyone.
I do. I discriminate against bad people.
Okay.
If you're rude, disrespectful.
Rude, disrespectful.
Ignorant, and not by the definition, but what people follow it as.
Yeah, you had to throw that in there.
If you get in my space, it's my space. I get to do what I want.
Be respectful. Just be respectful. Love one another. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Love yourself more than anything, and nobody else matters and how they feel about you. Number 1, love thyself. Because you can't give what you don't have. So if you have no love for yourself and your value and worth is not there, you will treat people accordingly.
You can't give someone a glass of water if you don't have any water.
And that is our advice. Whether you're gay, and honestly, that should not even be a thing. That shouldn't be a thing. I don't say, hey, everybody, I am a, what am I? Heterosexual?
Whatever. Yeah. Like, that's not how I live my life.
Yeah, that's not me. That's just what I prefer.
Yeah.
So
I don't go around
it doesn't
trying
define me.
Yeah.
So
sexuality, physical, that's not what defines. Like we say.
They said they love us. So it was a good answer, right? We love you too. And not that we think you're gay or something, but we love you anyways.
Your choices are your choices. As long as they don't hurt anybody else, enjoy life.
Enjoy life. Just be happy. And then Mike said, inclusiveness is the best, even if it's not everyone's cup of tea. Boom. I love that. It's beautiful. Amen. Amen. Yeah. So we're very, go ahead. I see you.
All right. We're cutting that one. We're back to Salt Strong. I just tried to look them up on TikTok, and I'm finding Salt Strong, but it's like a hashtag. There's not a Salt Strong Nation. I don't see these guys on TikTok. Now, I just took a minute to look. But when I searched it, they're not coming up. But they are 100% on YouTube. I know that. And they're pretty good content creators too, and they are so much information. You can find out anything about fishing saltwater with those guys.
Cool.
They do a ton more inshore, but they do it all. They go offshore too. They have like different people that do different things in the group. So it's not just these two brothers. It's like 6 of them that are together, and they're not all in the same place. They're in different parts of Florida, and one guy's even in a different part of the country. So
okay.
they have a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience, and are very widespread.
All right, so I'm going to say it this way. June said, I'm not gay myself, but you guys were the first that responded to my question without blocking me.
Now listen, in defense of, we do block people. Believe that. It doesn't take long for us to block them either. If you're coming in to troll me, to try to get me to talk about something that has nothing to do with my life, we're not going to put up with that.
Yeah.
I don't like how everybody gets on a trend and then they want you to be on that trend too. The word pronoun. Why, if you ask me what my pronoun is, why do I have to say that? What does that matter? Because
Basically, it's
I'm a
irrelevant
human.
to our life.
I'm a human that has a fishing problem.
Yep.
And I don't categorize my life as I'm a fisherman or a fisher person. That's not what I am. I fish.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm out there as a fisherman. I am doing fishing things. But that's not what controls or runs my life.
Yeah.
What does that is trying to be a good person, trying to enjoy my life so that I can help others enjoy theirs. Because
Yeah.
if I don't have any enjoyment in my life, how am I going to help somebody else enjoy theirs?
Exactly. But yes, thank you for acknowledging that we answered the question.
And I only said
And-
that part for the people that have got blocked that were being rude.
Yeah, we have definitely had trollers come in and just to push buttons and to be mean and negative, and we try to keep the negative energy away.
And we know
But
it because we
thank
used
you
to be
for
just as bad.
Thank you for not being a troll. Let's put it that way. We love you. Peace, love, and light to you. All right. So Mike says found the YouTube Salt Strong.
Yeah.
All right. So Catfish says, have you ever used a live leech? An old man told me about them. They are great fishing bait for any fish.
Walleyes destroy them. Smallmouth bass. When I was younger, we used to wade the streams back home. Anyone lived near the Juniata River in Pennsylvania? I have stepped on almost every rock in that 100 miles of fishable water for smallmouth bass. And leeches are killer. They're awesome. But I've used them. It worked great for them and a lot of other fish. I mean, we would catch fall fish and rock bass. Almost everything would eat them. We don't use it now because they're not in salt water. Probably wouldn't live very long.
Yeah.
I've probably tried just about everything out there.
Oh yeah, God. When
I've
he goes
had-
in a bait and tackle store, Jesus.
Yeah. When we moved here and I got set up with all the other saltwater gear, at one point we had 26 rods and reels put together. Now there was a couple spare reels and a couple spare rods too. So yeah, we try it.
Okay, so thanks for sharing our live. I appreciate that, June.
Yeah.
And June says right, so I don't know if you said should be living a life full of labels or shouldn't. I probably meant shouldn't.
I don't need
Yeah.
anyone to put me in anything.
Oh God, I used to say this all the time. I am definitely the person that does not belong in a box.
Yeah.
I will come out swinging. I am not a box kind of person. Thank you. I thought you meant shouldn't.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So Tor's family says I'm the same way. I love going to tackle store all the time. Oh my gosh. He's
No,
like,
I hate going to tackle store. Because if I wasn't a very conscious person, I would be homeless. Because I would buy everything.
everything.
At least to try it.
He's like a kid in a candy store.
Literally, that's all.
It's the cutest thing. But oh man, we're gonna go do an interview on live at one of the tackle stores.
While we're here, I'm going to make a phone call.
Oh, see, he's gonna make a phone call into our local tackle store.
Oh, no, we already got one set up. We got to get with... We said Steve at
Oh yeah, that's
Stump
the
Pass
marina. That's the marina.
Bait House. We're going to do
Oh, he said he's gonna put his Speedos on.
I love it. I think it'll be awesome. We can all have some enjoyment.
We have to warn him
entertainment.
though. We have to warn our people. Oh my God.
I'll wait. We'll do him first, and then we'll do Finn, bait and tackle, and then the sportsman's, and then
All right.
the
So
other two.
Catfish said, "What's your favorite reel?" Woo-wee.
All right.
That's a question.
Because I love this woman and she loves me, and she did real good. She got me an Abu Garcia Veritas.
That's Teresa, by the way. If you guys have seen her video.
I have that rod, but my favorite reel is the reel that's on that rod too, or was on that rod. That Abu Garcia Smoke Veritas is smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my freshwater setup, my Veritas. That I would love to throw that anytime. It is light, it is smooth, the rod is light. I broke the tip on it 6 months ago. I'm not listening to you. Sorry, leave a message. But there's a lot of good ones out there. My second favorite is probably my two Shimanos. I have two Shimano Stratics, different years. I have one that's brand new, that's a 2021, and the Shimano Stratics used to have a problem, and almost all the Shimanos had this problem.
Oh, they really want you.
This
Answer.
may be my extended warranty. Hold on.
Extended warranty. They're really neat.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
This is Jay?
It is.
Jay, Roger down at Fine Bait and Tackle.
Oh my God, I just...
Small pin reel here that's been here for a little while and fixed up. It's all set whenever you want to try to grab it.
Bro, I'm on live right now with TikTok, and I was about to say, hey, I'm going to call this guy and set up a day for us to do an interview with you. And I started looking for your number, and you called. Holy cow. Yeah.
He's seen us. You're on our live, aren't you?
All right, you're probably on our live, aren't you? Now, hey, I'll come out and get them. What do I owe you? I know I got two there. One, another kid brought my bait runner in for me.
What's the other one?
It's a bait runner 4500, that plastic one, the clicker.
Yeah.
Yep, Braxton brought it in for us. You see how we help each other out?
Oh, okay, yeah, because somebody called the other day asking about that reel. Must have been him.
It was him. He's up in Kentucky now.
Gotcha. So that one's all set. He called the other day, and then yours, the little small one, I fixed that up. The only thing I couldn't do is I couldn't get you a cover for the spring side.
Yeah.
It still works. Everything's, fine.
You got that thing working good? Holy cow.
Oh, it works perfect, man.
Did it need any parts or anything?
Smooth. I put some I don't remember what it was, like 15-pound braid or something.
Is that the one we found in the water?
Super Sport. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, do you know how to tell how old that reel is?
Yeah, to an extent.
Okay.
I could look up and give you a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, just a ballpark, because, I mean, I know it's an older pen.
Yeah, it's an older one. Off the top of my head, probably 80s.
Yeah?
Wow.
Very cool.
Probably 70s and 80s, give or take.
I fished that out of the water.
She caught
Oh, really?
she
Yeah.
caught the rod and brought it in, and
Yeah.
and
they don't make them like they used to. You
No.
can put $100 price tag on that reel and sell it today.
yep.
That's so
Because
cool.
they don't make them anymore.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Hey, I appreciate it, brother, and I'll get out there as soon as I can, and
Whatever, man. I'm just letting you know it's here. It's all set.
okay. Well, hey, let me give you a call back after we're done doing our thing today. And what time are you until today?
6 o'clock. If you're running late, just call me.
No, I'm not gonna run up today, but I'm gonna call you back so we can try to set up a time for me to pick them up, and we'll do a little interview. Cool.
Sounds great, man.
All right, appreciate it, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
That is
That's
super cool.
You're getting a little fog from the window.
That is super
So-
cool.
That was Roger from Fine Bait and Tackle in is that Northport?
Northport, yeah.
Northport, Florida. It's a small shop, but he's one of the few people that will clean or work on Shimano reels in the area. And so what just happened there is I had an old Shimano reel that it was a bait runner. The bait clicker broke. Something in there broke. And Braxton was here. I think he was here cutting our grass, or we fished that day or something. And he said, hey, I'll take it in when we go home, because they live very close to there. So he took that in. I think it was the next day, Lisa caught a rod in the water in the channel where we were fishing. The rod comes up and it's got a reel on it, an old pen reel.
Yeah,
and
I have video of that too.
I could tell it was older because, number one, it said made in Philadelphia. And I don't think any of them say that anymore, even if they are still made in Philadelphia, which there's only a couple. Other ones are made in other places. But we bring this thing up out of the water, and it had been down there a little while. So I thought, this thing's dead. There's no way. The salt water, the sand, you probably can't even turn the handle. And I pulled it up and I turned the spool. I was like, wow. And I could turn the handle, and water's still coming out of this thing. I opened the top, and it had like a layer of sand in there. I washed it all off, and I said, hey, I'm gonna see if he can fix this thing. And we gave it to him about a month ago. I think he said he needed one part, and all he did was clean it all up and replace, like, the only reason he replaced the part was because it was ugly. It was all the paint, everything was gone on it. It was down to bare metal. But he got this thing working. He said it's like a brand new reel, and that because of the type of reel it is, it's a little thing too, a little ultralight, like a 1000. He said you could put that online right now and sell it for $100 easy.
Yep, just now.
I'm like, what? I kept it because of nostalgia. I thought it was cool if we could get it working. And it will become a part of our arsenal.
Yep. That's definitely going to be part of ours.
We will keep history alive.
Heck yeah.
Well, that was really neat. Thank you for joining in. So he just, the person I was going to look up to do an interview with was him.
That's awesome. That's crazy.
That's how you manifest them. I thought about it, and he called me.
That was awesome. All right. So you guys got to hear or be in on that one. Any more questions you guys have for us? If you want, you can push the little question block thing down there and put a question in. Good vibes. That's right, girl.
Always. What did
Quinn? Are you?
What did that say? Squirrel?
Quinzel or squirrel? Look at you went squirrel. Oh. I'm going to try to put a video together of his squirrel moments. It's going to be hilarious.
People take that as not focusing, as not being you can't concentrate.
It's multitasking.
But I take it as living in the moment.
I like it. Mm-hmm.
Living in the moment. What happens in your head is happening. So why not just go with it?
So Hero Awakened 93 said, I saw you guys rolled. Rest, bitches. That's exactly what we rolled today.
We rolled the rest, bitches, for today.
And they said, good. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, we got one part that says rest. But we did get overheated yesterday. Okay, so we'll take one more question.
Oh, that was quick.
Whoa. Yeah, the heat index is like 109 here today in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Alabama, yeah. Woo-wee. That sounds rough. Yeah.
Hot tub.
See, I never even pay attention to the weather. Most people ask us what the temperature is. I'm like, hot?
We're not near.
I don't know.
The heat part doesn't matter. If it's not under 80 degrees, it doesn't matter. Because from 80 to melting, it doesn't matter.
Oh, but listen, once you get climatized to this type of heat, if it goes down to 60, we're in hoodies.
It's chilly now.
It's cold. It's crazy.
We went on a date night 2 months ago.
With who?
You and I. What? we did an anniversary date night, and we went and stayed at a hotel somewhere and it got chilly. It was like 65 degrees. I'm like, what the heck is going on? No. 65 degrees.
I know most people would flip out on that. That's just weird. I know it's just because we're climatized.
But I'll be hunting in a tree stand in 20-degree weather.
Yep.
For hours, 8 hours, standing still.
Crazy. Y'all have a wonderful, relaxing day. We absolutely will.
Thank you.
We're gonna play cornhole later tonight.
Yeah. Got some friends coming over. We're having pizza for dinner, babe. And I got fish out.
No, we're gonna have fish.
Fish and pizza.
We're not doing pizza.
They're not coming?
No, it's not. I'll tell you in a second.
Rented.
Okay, Catfish said rented a charter in Destin, Florida seas. We're like 10 foot. Felt like I was on the deadliest catch. No kidding.
10 foot's crazy.
Our videos of us doing the charter they were 5 to 6 foot rollers.
Yep. And that was
rough. I can't imagine bigger than that.
That was rough. I mean, much more than that, and you can't hang on, and you can't, if you got to go put a bait on, it's the babies.
Oh, it's Aiden knocking on the door.
You know what? Y'all haven't seen Aiden. This is how we're going to end.
Let's see Aiden. You guys can see our other grandbaby. We got 2 of them.
Come on.
Give a live later. Aww. Come in. Hi.
Say hello. Go see yourself. Oh.
Hi.
Spirit helper's back.
Yep.
He has a spiritual healing in this corner.
Gonna get in my stuff, huh?
He wants to give it to you. You want to give it to me?
Give it to Papa.
Thank you. Awesome. Give me knuckles.
Aww. For Aiden, come say hi. Here.
Say hi. Look. What's up, buddy? Hey, buddy. I know you're hungry.
Say hi.
This is our little bud.
He wants to just get in our stuff. Oh my goodness, Jay and his... You all good folks have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Tor's family wanted us to go live later. When you make
We
the-
might not be in shape for that.
Oh, shut your mouth. You can show them how you make your fish.
All right, we can do that. We could probably do that.
Yeah, if you guys don't get tired of us.
I'll just be cooking. She'll be video.
But yes, again, what I like to say, well, you handed me all my stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Somebody wanted to say something? Or you wanted to say something?
Hold on. So we didn't have one last question. You all good, folks? Okay, I already read that. All right, one more thing. How I like to end. Go do something that makes you happy. Remember, this is your movie. This is your script that you're writing. Go make it happen.
Live like you want
Smile.
to live.
Give somebody your smile. Give somebody a hug. And they say they never get tired of us, so we're going to go live tonight. And show them
Fish.
we're going to cook some snappers.
We probably don't do enough cooking.
And remember,
No, you got just
you
a million
are
hearts.
infinite being, only on this realm for a short period of time. So do whatever you want with good intentions.
With good intentions.
That's my girl. Thank you for the gazillion hearts.
Yes, thank you,
And
Tammy.
look what song comes on for us to end.
I love it. You want? Did you get my phone? Oh, he just turned it off.
Bummer.
All right, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
We'll see you later. Oh yes.
Wait for the fish.
Lily. Yep,
My neck's
that's
broken,
Lily.
isn't it?
Her and her beautiful, positive vibes.
Carry me home to the ocean.
Place up. Oh, came back on.
So
Yay, that's our song.
we went live, Lou.
I see that.
We are
Do
still
ya?
live.
Do you see that?
Love you guys.
Are those your new
Tori's
pants?
family said I'm coming down one
Yeah,
day.
these are a good
All right,
one. These
we'll
are good
cook for
ones.
you. We love you guys.
Wow.
I
Y'all
never
have
looked
a
at them. They were
beautiful
folded,
day.
right? I
See you
pulled them
later.
in.
They were bought like that?